Hello, how's it going? Elliot here from the Retro Future. Today, we are going to be doing a little repair on a Neo Geo Pocket, which is not something that I have covered a lot on this channel, but I've had this Neo Geo Pocket Slim for quite some time. This is the last Neo Geo Pocket that they released, and it's got a bit of damage to it, and today we're going to be checking that out. I'm also going to be announcing a brand new product that has never previously been released in the public from RetroModding, so stay tuned for all of that. Let's get on with it. So what we shall do first is check out the Neo Geo Pocket Color. So as I said, this is the slim one, this is the silver slim one. I've had it for quite some time. Unfortunately, the specific one that I have has suffered with some water damage, including the manuals and leaflets and stuff, which is a big shame, but it is what it is. That's just the risk of buying stuff on eBay. At the time, I didn't know that it did have that damage. I sort of saw the listing like that, and the manual was all folded up, and then when I opened it up, it looks like it had been chewed on by ants. But such is life. So here is the Neo Geo Pocket itself, and it's a very, very nice device. It's got the lovely SNK joystick that everybody absolutely loves. It runs off of two AA batteries, which is rather nice. It's also got a tiny little LR something rather battery in here to keep the internal clock running, but I don't have one of those batteries in there because I don't play this thing a lot. It's in very nice condition. You can see the back there. There's literally not a scratch in sight. The screen lens does have a little bit of scratches on it, but I'm not too worried about that. The main issue is not only is the screen actually got a burn in it. I'm going to try and find a way to show you the burn there. Maybe you can see it like that. Or can you see it on the front camera? Not sure if you can, but it's got a burn on the screen. As well as that, it seems to have some sort of water damage on there, as you can see. So I was on eBay the other day and I found this one. Now, recently, the Neo Geo has had the IPS screen mod released for it. And obviously that means you remove the old screen. And then I think people have just started selling their old ones to try and recoup a little bit of their money. So this one set me back about £8, which is not a big price to pay for a console that's worth 10 times that amount. So I'm hoping it's the same one. I don't actually know if it is or not, but I'm hoping that it is going to be the same one. I'm pretty certain the only difference between this and the previous generation Neo Geo Pocket was that it's a little bit slimmer, hence the name Neo Geo Pocket Slim. So let's crack on with that. So I'm going to go ahead and just take it apart, strip it down, and we'll do that live because why not? We're all obviously in quarantine at the moment and self-isolation whilst there is some pretty scary stuff going on in the world. I'm not sure how long it's going to be going on for. Regardless, I'm going to be releasing daily videos on the second channel. I've already released about 3 videos and I've already recorded 4 interview sort of style videos talking to some of my friends that I'll be releasing over the course of the next few weeks. So I'm really excited to show you those little interviews. So go over to the second channel and subscribe and put the notifications on because they're going to be released every single day whilst we're going through this quarantine. It's going to be quite a task for me to keep up with, but I figure it's something enjoyable for you lot that isn't going to be earning me any money, but it's just entertainment and also a distraction for me. But anyway, let's get back to the little Neo Geo Pocket. So I think I've removed all of the screws. It was a bit of a nightmare because my screwdriver didn't quite get into the shell. It wasn't quite long enough, but we managed to get it done. Now I don't think this Neo Geo is a perfect example of a Neo Geo. I think this has been opened up before. For example, I can't actually see any screws inside here. The only things I can see are these little tabs either side. So I'm going to just pop them back and see if I can lift the motherboard out. Looks like I can. So yeah, I think maybe this has been opened in the past. The little button has come off here. This is the joystick cap that's just fallen out. But we're not going to need that because this right here is a packet of never seen before aftermarket reproduction Neo Geo Pocket Color buttons, and also the regular Neo Geo Pocket. So stay tuned to the end of this video as well, where I'll be putting them in my custom backlit Neo Geo Pocket. This is the black and white version. Let me go through each one that they have here. This video is not sponsored, but I will earn money through the affiliate link, which we need right now to support both RetroModding and I. So there's black buttons, yellow ones, teal ones, which I think are probably my favorite, lavender ones, sort of like SNES style, white ones, pink ones, orange ones, neo green, and also neon blue. So really, really damn cool. Not sure which ones I'm going to put in. I think I'm going to go with my heart and go with the sort of retro future style color ones. So that's really damn awesome. Excited to put those in. So let's lift off this motherboard, and the speaker is going to come out there like that, and hopefully we'll be able to just remove the screen now with no issues. It's just got a little bail lock there. We can pull that down and the old screen will pop out. Lovely stuff. Right, so a little bit of flexing should lift off the old screen, which, by the way, looks like it's exactly the same. Let's just take a quick look. Yup, absolutely the same. Not sure you can see the damage there. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. It's sort of like a shading in the center. There we go. Sort of, you can see it there, like a bit of a circle. This one, on the other hand, is absolutely fine. Although hopefully it survived the post trip. I'm not sure. I haven't obviously tested it yet. Just give it a bit of a wipe down. Incidentally, this is a Sharp screen, which is the exact same company that made the Game Boy Color screen. So these screens are virtually identical. Obviously, they're a tiny bit different in size, but the screen technology is absolutely identical. Oh, screen lens just fell out there. That's a bit bad. I'm going to see if I can maybe try and find an aftermarket one in the end, I think, because that would really finish this off perfectly. Okay, so let's drop our screen in like that and set it down. The adhesive from the old one is going to just hold that down nicely. Let's put our brand new buttons in, tip them out, grab them, and we can take a look at them. So the old ones are sort of like a see-through, a smoky see-through, and then these ones obviously aren't, but they do look very high quality. Obviously not 3D printed. RetroModding would have paid a lot of money, I should add, for a mold in order to get these made for you. So it's definitely a cool little product, and the Neo Geo is quite a niche console, so it's a really cool thing that RetroModding have done, and obviously it's quite an exclusive thing for RetroModding to have. Okay, so what else do we need to do? I don't think anything. Let's just plug this back in here. Quite a fiddly thing to get back in there. There we go. Hopefully you can see that, not sure. Awesome. Okay, and we can set that all back down again. Voila. And obviously this is where you would put the screws back in, but we don't have any of those. And oh my god, do those custom buttons look sweet. What's really nice about this sort of mod is that it's obviously reversible, isn't it? You know, you can put your old ones back in. So hang on to these ones, and we can just put them back in at a later stage. Obviously, if you went to sell it again at the end, some collectors will prefer it to be original. So we can stick the screen ends back down again. I really want to try and find an aftermarket one now that I've got this one off, because it's very scratched up, but it will do for now. Absolutely awesome. Okay. Let's chuck our back on again. Alright, I think we've done it. Let's check it out and see if it works. Boomtown. Screen is absolutely fully functional. Really, really happy with that. That was a really inexpensive replacement. I do need to get a new battery for the little clock in there. But for now, that is one hella cool ass looking Neo Geo Pocket Slim with those custom buttons. Looks like it was some rare prototype or something. The Neo Geo Pocket Color is such a gorgeous console. The screen quality combined with the awesome design and the form factor and that absolutely incredible joystick. There's a really great Sonic release for this as well, which I've got somewhere. So as promised, for those of you who are interested, let's check out another set of those custom buttons on this one. So let's chuck those in. There's no particular A and B shape or anything like that, so you can just chuck them in anywhere you want. Lovely. Oh man, I am excited for this, dude. The buttons are just such a cool little thing, and guess what? I'm pretty certain they're like $5 or something like that, $5 or $6, which is a really inexpensive price to pay to customize your console in a permanent way. You know, these are high quality little buttons, and a really nice little finishing touch if you're going to do a mod or a restoration, refurb, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we can set this back down now. Oh no! I've broken off the wire for my backlight. God damn it, now I've got to get out my soldering iron. In all fairness, this wire is way too long anyway, so we could do with cutting it down somewhat. Okay, I'm actually going to get a bit of flux on there. God, this really did turn into a bit more of a video, didn't it? Far more happy with that. Lovely jubbly. Whack our batteries in, whack our game in, whack our battery cover on, flip it round, chuck our joystick in, give the screen a wipe, and, wait, that really didn't do a lot. That looks stunning. Dude, check these out. What? They are so damn cool. Oh man, I'm really happy with how they look. Alright, I've turned off the overhead light so you can actually see what's going on the backlight. Would you look at that? The backlight on this is really nice. You can, obviously, as I said earlier on, you can get the full-on modern screen in this if you wanted to spend a bit more money, but backlighting a Neo Geo Pocket is exactly the same as backlighting a Game Boy Pocket. You just remove the film from the back of the screen, and it's fairly self-explanatory. From there, you slide the backlight behind and just solder it into 2 power points, well, 1 power point in the ground. But yeah, this is really nice. I mean, what are we talking about here? The buttons are obviously exactly the same. There's no difference. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this wonderful little video talking about some replacement buttons and replacing the screen in my Neo Geo Pocket Slim. Really happy with the outcome of all of this stuff, to be honest with you. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found some entertainment. Stay safe. Check out the second channel, daily content. That is not something I'll be offering for a very long time because it's going to be pretty draining and exhausting, but it's a great distraction for me, and I'm enjoying it so far. So go check it out, leave a sub, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye.